16. That's plenty. You have Dragonoid signets. What are you asking, John? Jose, sup, Moser? Hey, how's it going? I don't have any Dragonoid signets, but I don't need to do the optional boss in this dungeon, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're asking.
With your smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
I mean, you can craft magic maneuver crystal. Oh, can you? I don't think I even realized that. That's good to know. The Dragonoid signets are where? I can't remember. Oh, I see here. So you can use 5 Signoid. Oh, hold on, that's not right. Powder of Dream. Oh yeah, no, Magic Crystal, not Magic Crystal, not Maneuver's Magic Crystal though, right? Maybe I'm in the wrong section. All I see under the Dragonians is Dream Powder, Magic Crystal, and Phantom Pieces. Although it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna get it this way anyway, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, DK coins? Yeah. I mean, honestly, doing it this way is really not that bad anyway. That 8K life, right? Break a few more of these just so I don't run out. Not getting a lot of luck with the crystal drops. I only need 2 more though, I think. Oh, oops, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the lucky one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to maneuver as fast as possible. I just need crystal drops. I had not even really thinking about the title, to be honest. I accidentally looked at the right combination and then did the wrong one. I'm not very smart, but whatever.
give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive.
You don't think you can get it anymore? I think it still spawns in there. Pretty sure you just have to get lucky. Lucky guy. Because I think I recently got it, not on this account, but on another account. Get him out of the wall here. I don't want to lose item drops. Ugh. I guess these magic crystals just aren't gonna happen tonight.
Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Yeah, I think it might be possible still. I think it's just a random monster that spawns in the Doom Maze dungeon and then, or the Python Castle dungeon, and then you get the title. It's just different than how it used to be.
Jack it up.
Yeah, it's just like a special special mob has to spawn, and then you kill that special mob, and then you get the title. Pretty sure that's all it is. Six chances a day. Yeah, I mean, this one just happens eventually. Just, I don't know, it's not crazy to get, I don't think. It's just kind of random luck. It's not like it's like a huge time commitment or anything. I don't think this one's that bad. So I can do this right this time, so I don't have to do the maze like a dummy. Crystals don't want to drop to me today. That's okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I should really be doing this every day because sometimes these crystals can be a little bit of a troll. But that's okay. They'll drop eventually. Yeah, there's two sections that you can skip here. You just have to have like a component of the Squama in order to do it. Makes around the dungeon fast. The final boss 2 maneuver actually has a decent Cardia drop rate, so this isn't a bad place to farm Cardia either if you do the 2 skips. It's really fast. Barely takes any time at all. Just gotta make sure you have enough of these, what's it called, where are they? These, Dravis red badges in order to do the, like, 3 components of the puzzle. So that you can get it, and then you can skip the maze as well. Yeah, for the Cardia. Yeah, it's not terrible to farm. I just put characters in the Norak Arena dungeon, and you get them eventually. What I really gotta farm more of is the Shining Cardia. I've been lazy, I haven't been doing it. Gotta get back on that. There's a magic crystal. I think I just need one more. Yep. Do I have one more run? Or was that the my last run? I can't remember. I think I have one more run. Yeah, one more. Few more of these, get another badge or two. The boss just keeps wandering around. Oh. Yeah, I don't really... I've just been doing the solo dungeon on alts. I know it's better to do some of the other dungeons, but... The, Expedition dungeon, I just don't have the motivation to try to do that. And then the Fresh dungeon... That one is just... I'm not consistent on that one. I randomly get killed by that blue shit on the floor, so that's my problem there. If you can proc the mob with a shield skill on shield, make it faster a bit. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, I need one more crystal, but good thing I at least did these runs tonight. Get me one closer. Len, hi Moser. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Moser, where did you farm the GM skill books to max your wizard? So, when I was playing, they were... I don't know if there was an event going on, or if they were dropping more, or what, but I didn't actually farm them. What I did is I farmed Dill and Graces, and then I purchased them from other players. That was how I ended up maxing my GM skill book. I kind of just watched the agency for Astral Darkness, and bought books, and that's how I got there. But I never actually like farmed anything specific for the books. I just saved up money, Dill, Graces, and then I bought them from other players. But that doesn't seem to be as much of an option now. Plus they're more expensive. It's like 2 Graces a book or something, which is pretty crazy. How much more do I need? Here, I'll check in 1 second. So I still have 44 agave, 8 of the 8 essence, and 6 crystallines. But we're getting there. Gotcha, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, it's not the best answer because I don't know how well it works now, but that was how I did it. I've done like 50 runs of Quinn's dungeon and still 0 drop. Yeah, I've heard the drop rate's pretty bad. They really need to make the GM skill easier to farm. That's been a pretty common complaint I've seen is like people play, they start working on stuff, they get to level 200, they want to max out their GM skill, I think they just want to go farm something to get their skill book up, but even if you can farm Quins, the drop rate's terrible. So they really need to do something about that. It's also 100% to level 5 GM skill. I'm honestly not sure what it is. They've changed it a few times over the years, so I'm not sure. I have not leveled up GM skills since my wizard. My guess is that the rate is not as good as Meister skills, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. Nope. I'm level 195, I do 50k damage with runes. It's possible for me to get the Perpetus. Manuel, it would be very hard for you to run Sacred Claw doing 50k damage. You need to get your damage at least above 100k. What Helion and Tricity server have been merged? Correct. Yep. Helion server is gone. It was merged into Trieste. That is correct. I do 50k damage with runes. How much damage I'll do with these runes? I'm confused. Because you're saying you do 50k damage with runes, and then with runes? Do you mean without runes, and then with runes? Good evening, by the way. Yeah, good evening. Thanks for joining. The gold wing is a PvE wing. Before it be fun, it's a PvP wing. The gold wing is a PvP wing again. So, you can see they took away the PvE stats. Now it's definitely a PvP wing. But, I mean, still, you know, it's attack, it's HP, etc. But yeah, gold mech wings are definitely PvP again. Primarily. Without. Oh, yeah, runes will definitely add damage then. I don't know exactly how much, but they'll add a good chunk of damage. It's different for everyone based on your base stats. 50 without. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying now. And I'm not 100% sure where you would be with the runes. I mean, the best thing to do is just to get them and try, you know. It's different because, you know, like, stuff scales differently depending on, like, what stats and skills and stuff you have, and it's different for every character, so it's hard for me to give you a straight answer on that. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, no problem.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
What's the best way to get a decent weapon for farming, buying, or making? What's easier? Sorry for the question on new. No problem at all. I mean, you'll get a free +7 Heffron weapon, and honestly, that's pretty decent. So you'll want to brand that, get some gems in it. What you could do to start out with though is try to save up a little bit of money. Get like 2 or 3 graces, and 2 or 3 graces would be enough for someone to sell you a +10 Heffron weapon, and that's not a bad place to start. Making weapons can be very expensive, so starting off, I don't really recommend trying to like make a weapon. I would just recommend using the one that's given to you or trying to purchase one from another player. That would definitely be my recommendation. Yeah, no problem. What class are you playing? Like, what kind of a weapon are you trying to get? Depending on the weapon, too, some are easier to get, harder to get, just kind of depends. I started with a signal to farm because I can make macro for AFK farming, but you know, I'm thinking to Black Wizard or an Alokan. Oh, okay. Yeah. None of those weapons should be super hard to find. So if you do a signal, you know, whatever weapon you make, you want to put cursed gems in it. If you're doing a Alokan, you want to do lightning gems. If you're doing a wizard, you want to do dark gems. Wizard or signal, you want to do magic brands. Alokan, you want to do melee brands. Getting just like gems and brands on your weapon, even the free +7 one, will put you in a really good place. So I see you're creating a party. Does that now get you into the dungeon that requires a party of 2 people? So if it requires 2 people, it's still not going to let you in. Sacred Claw actually just requires a party. It's kind of a silly requirement, but it just requires a party. So that's why I create the party. But if it still says it requires 2 or like requires 3 or whatever, you still have to fulfill that requirement. But I'll show you when I get back out again that it just says that it requires a party. Like, for example, Dragon's Nest requires a party of 2. So you have to have the party and there has to be 2 people in it. But they made it so you can run Sacred Claw by yourself, which is nice. I'm farming with Tira's Ghost of Sanity and the other ones I forgot the name her. How much is it worth? And Angers, probably, right? Yeah. You have to check the agency to see what they're currently worth. But I want to say like a stack of 999 like 9999 ghosts is worth about a grace, and then Insanities and Angers I think are similar priced, maybe around like 2 to 3K per grace or something like that. As for a dill value, you would have to look in the agency. I don't know off the top of my head. But they definitely sell. Yeah, people use them all the time. So it's a good thing to farm and sell. Hey man, good to see you around again. I'm kind of missing a fresh server again, such as Asia in the early stages. Was Giga fun? What's your opinion on that? Followed you for a long time. Well, hey, thanks for the following. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would also enjoy a fresh server. That'd be really fun. Asia was really fun when it first came out. Like the first month or so, I had like a blast with it, and then just I don't know. You kind of realized that they were following the same pay-to-win crap, and then just kind of died from there. But yeah, fresh servers are always fun. You start off, gotta get on a little bit more of a level playing field. Everyone has a chance to be a bit more competitive. It's almost kind of like how some games have like leagues. Having like a fresh server start is a lot of fun. I wish they did more of that. See, when I go to join Sacred Claw, maximum party size is 1. Or sorry, minimum party size is 1. So you just have to have a party, and then it lets you in. Is it good to have someone who can explain everything so well? Thanks. +1. Oh yeah, no problem. Happy to help out. Thanks for the support. I always enjoy talking with people about Dekaron. I find it very fun. There's not a ton of resources out there for the game, so I know people appreciate, talking to someone. I'm not an absolute expert, but I know a decent amount. Oh, okay, interesting. Thanks for showing that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, till 145, it was such fun. A little pay to win, but not that insane. So much open world PvPs, PKs, and guild dramas was so fun missing it. It was one of the best times for me. Oh yeah, absolutely. And the thing was, is since they did like an older version of the server, the pay to win was not as bad, right? Because I mean, the only thing you were really buying was like, you know, 18% talismans to like try to make +9 stuff. But then they started releasing like they made the Materis tier pay to win, they made the wings pay to win, you know, and then it just, you know, kind of went downhill from there. You just start like making this bigger gap between paying and paying players, and then that's usually what ends up kind of killing it. But little bit of pay to win, you know, they can make a little bit of money, but you could still have players that on like a relatively equal playing field for the most part. But as soon as you take that away, people lose interest. Myself included. But yeah, with the pay to win these days, the entry point on global is not fun for me. Oh yeah, no, not at all. It's not super realistic to jump in and be competitive on global. That's why I don't even try to compete. I just kind of do my own thing, you know. I just enjoy the game for what it is. Not trying to compete with anyone. Just, you know, kind of having fun with the game. It's a different kind of play style, but it makes me happy. So you do what you do. What's up, man? Been following you for years now. Kurama, just reinstalled after over 8 years of not playing. Played during the 2 Moons era also. I had a 170 plus summoner, but didn't know they changed company from Papaya, whatever it's called. Yeah. I mean, honestly, unless you had anything crazy on it, the like level up package starts you off at an okay place. So you probably didn't lose too much. Thanks for all the support, though. Yeah, good mindset. Yeah, thanks. Just you know, the game is fun. You know, the classes are fun. The combat and stuff is fun. I think the PvP is extremely fun, and being left out of that portion of the game kind of sucks. But you know, just enjoy it for what it is. If there's another jump event too, I'll do some more jump PvPs, and then that way I can enjoy the PvP a little bit as well. But it's just kind of where we're at. Just gotta take it for what it is. I'm done with complaining and trying to change what the game has become or where the game is going to go. I already know that the developers are morons and don't listen to anything, so don't even bother with that. When using a Grace to get +10s and such, are you still at risk of losing the item, or does the Grace increase the success chance and help keep the weapon if it does fail? Pose, you are correct there. So the Grace acts as a talisman and a protector. So when you're going up to +10, let's say you go +6 to +7, right? If you don't use a Grace, it fails, it breaks. If you do use a Grace, not only do you get the increased % chance, but the weapon will not break if the Grace fails. It also has a chance to not fully reset. It could also drop it by like a level or 2 or something like that. So yeah, the Grace is pretty nice. Hope that answers that question. Here, give me a second here. I don't think I did the left. Oh no, I did do the left and the right side. Okay. Sometimes I kind of space out and I forget. Hey, do you remember the first server in 2 Moons? I mean, my memory of 2 Moons is a little foggy. That was a long time ago. I was pretty little. What do you think if they added monthly... If they add monthly passes in the game? You'd have to give me more details on that, John. What would the monthly passes be? I really wish they did this game justice with like a modern day remake. Oh yeah, I would love that. I would love if the game got some more attention. I think a lot of people would. I can't. I'm always playing competitive and can't handle it if not. A little pay to win is giga fun in every game doing it in some way, but in Dekaron it's hard cash grab. Just the % botch is bad. Yeah. I'm actually very competitive about things as well, but this is one that I've kind of just had to let go. Maxwell, I feel the same way. Fresh servers, Dekaron, I miss the most and love the most. Yeah, I think a lot of people would enjoy a fresh server, but then it has to be like managed and ran correctly. You know what I mean? Because they've done fresh servers, you know, like Asia and Helion and stuff like that, but ultimately they failed because they didn't run it any different than the other server. So it's like it needs to be a fresh server, but they also need to run it differently or come at it from like a different like mindset. But they just refuse to do that. Alright, so with you farming the perp, you wouldn't level up past a certain point without using Well, so the Grace is for weapons. The Grace doesn't have anything to do with the Perp, because the Perp doesn't get upgraded that way. But yeah, depending on the weapon and stuff, you wouldn't want to upgrade past a certain point without a Grace. Otherwise, you risk destroying it. Especially if you have like good stats on it or something. That would be a huge waste. Many players in numerous guilds are competing with each other. Right. I feel you, man. I play for fun too, maybe with some friends, but this won't change my savings. I mean, sometimes people try so hard, yeah. Kind of like daily missions with rewards additional to the attendance rewards, a pay-to-win thing, but not much expensive. Yeah, so kind of like a Game Pass, John, right? Like you purchase the Game Pass, it gives you additional things to do, and then you get like some premium rewards for it. I think Dekaron could definitely benefit from like some type of a Game Pass type thing, because then not only are you like it's a way for them to make some money, but it gives people some additional things to participate in and like a new way to get premium items. I think like a Game Pass type thing would be pretty cool actually. It would have to be pretty decent for me to ever consider buying it, but it would not be a bad idea. I don't love Game Passes in general, but I don't think I would mind seeing something like that on Dekaron. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next after I farm this perp. I'm kind of undecided. It's really the only goal I had for the AK was max Meisters and the perp, so I gotta decide what I want to work on next. I don't really have anything else I want to do on the AK, to be honest. So I'll probably just be done with the AK for now. I'm just gonna use it as an ult for farming. But I might work on like another character. Maybe I should try to farm some like XP and do some leveling on my wizard. I don't know. Gotta decide what I want to do. Maybe take a little Dekaron break again, do something else. I don't know. Hurts in your heart. Yeah, this game is actually so iconic and cool to this day, and would probably still grind if there's no Giga pay to win at some point, at least some type of love towards the normal playing guys. Oh yeah. No, I've spent years being depressed about how this game is ran, but you know, I've kind of at this point I've just kind of hardened my heart to it and moved on. The game is developed and published by UbiFun. They are just super into the pay-to-win thing. It's just how they do their business, and they don't run the game very well. But I've just kind of accepted it, moved on. It is what it is. I'm not expecting anything to change. I kind of just wait for updates where I can, you know, farm stuff and make money without spending money. You know, like graces and stuff like that. Basically, you have to wait for them to make a mistake and do something that allows you to actually farm something. Which is pretty sad, but it's just the reality. Yeah, man, I was over Dekaron, but then Asia catched me up so hard back in the day. Was hard grinding it. Showed me that this game can be so fun. It can be easy, but yeah, I guess the dream is over. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it could be a lot of fun. The game can be a lot of fun, and I wish they would consider doing something like that and just not making it pay to win, but it is just not in their business model. Unfortunately. It just, the thing that kills me about it is like the PvP in this game is just so fun, and I know everyone knows that. It's just incredibly fun PvP, and if they made it more accessible to new players coming in and players in general, I think it could be very popular. But they just don't think that way. You know, they hit the easy button, which is just keep milking people with the pay-to-win crap that spend money, and that's what's easy for them. So they're gonna keep doing it. You know, they're scared to do anything else. Everything requires money now. I remember back then you had to farm everything, hours and hours of farming. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of farming, but it's definitely different. So much hope in Asia and all gone now. Ha, yeah. Yeah, I had fun on Asia too. That was a fun server. I had a good time. Watching you makes me want to play, but then get discouraged with the RNG and stop playing for a while again. Haha, yeah. I feel that. I definitely go through phases with this game. You know, like I'll kind of actively play it, and then I won't touch it for a while, and then I'll play it again. You know, kind of just always seems to kind of call me back at least a little bit. The problem is I have not been super productive with what I've been doing on my time on the game. I should really be focusing on my wizard and doing stuff on my wizard, but I just don't find that fun. I just don't. I'm gonna grind the same dungeon over and over again, never see anything different, or what? I'm gonna pay for holy water and Arcadia protections to just AFK a game. Like the whole battle support thing, like, I mean, it's nice for things like I'm using it right now, but like the whole concept of like paying money to like AFK and not play a game just makes zero sense to me. So like I just don't do it, you know? Like again, yeah, I mean, I could be a much higher level if I just bought holy water, bought Arcadia protections and just parked in Arcadia. Or if I was running the 190 dungeon, or I kept up with Mansion, but I don't know. I just don't find those very fun. And then again, the whole thing of just parking in Arcadia is just stupid to me. So I just don't do it. And for that reason, I won't progress a ton, but you know, I'll just enjoy the game in my own way. You're really the reason why I reinstalled it last night. I got to level 15 about 10 minutes ago and got off. Yeah, you touched it a little bit. You want a Azure Knight, just triggered a core memory, so I jump back on? Yeah. Yeah. It's because it's fun, you know? How many runs do you have to do to get the perp? It's different for everyone. Manuel, it kind of depends on your like drop rate for things, how quickly you get the horn. I wouldn't even know how many runs to tell you. I don't know, like I'd say like probably, I don't know, it's hard to estimate, honestly. I'll be honest with you. If you get the horn and your drop rates are decent, you could probably do it in like between 50 and 70 runs. Like that's like a rough that's like a rough estimate, but that would be like on the short end for sure. I feel exactly the same way. That's why I enjoy making progress on my newer characters and then been doing anything on my main. Yeah. Yeah, like it's just not fun. Like I'm not gonna just pay money to stick my guy in Arcadia. I think that's stupid. And honestly, I find Karen's transport ship and mansion super boring. So I just don't do them. And yeah, there we are. You get what you get, you know? Point of the game is to have fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it. This dungeon, I don't know why. Like, I just like this dungeon. Like, I could run this dungeon like forever. Like, I don't know why. I just find it very entertaining. But like, yeah, the other one's not so much. I just find them annoying. I find the mechanics annoying. I just find it unfun. Just not fun. Not gonna do it if it's not fun. Sad that most topic of this game is pay to win discussion. Feels bad. Yeah. Definitely a pay to win problem in the game. I got a buddy to start playing. I told him this was my World of Warcraft when I was a kid. Convinced him to give it a shot. We're 160 plus, and it's very enjoyable hitting group dungeons. Yeah, you just, and you'll have fun for a while, Like, have fun with it, enjoy it. Just find different ways to enjoy the game. The other thing that kills me in this game is, like, the market. Like, the market is so dead. And, like, even if you, like, save up, like, graces and you get stuff, like, it's like you have to find someone selling something. And, like, it's so hard to find items. Like, that also drives me insane. So, even when I do save up for something and I want to buy it, like, it can take me a month to find the item. Which is just ridiculous, That's the other thing that kills me. Same thing with selling items. It's just bad. By chance, do you have a guild for your community? I do not have a guild for my community. I've had a couple people ask about this, and I don't know. I don't have time to manage a guild. But I don't know. I mean, I've gotten quite a few requests for it now, so maybe I'll make something. But the thing you have to realize is, like, I am not going to take care of it very well or manage it very well just because I don't have time to. But I mean, if people just want something that they can jump in and game and chat in, I mean, I kind of get that too. Yeah, because no one is really crafting anything. It's all bought from G2G or traded via Discords. Why would someone pay 500 bucks to get an item when he can buy it for half the price of someone? Yeah. PV only guild might be fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could think about making something. I don't know. Again, my initial response to it is that I won't do it just because I've tried doing guilds in the past. I've actually made 2 in the past. I've done like a Dekaron Done Right guild. I made a guild called Xenocide, like, oh god, like 7 years ago or something like that. But they all ultimately just kind of died off because I just didn't have time to manage them. You know what I mean? That's part of the problem. But, I'm becoming more open to the idea just because I know a lot of people have been... I've had a lot of people ask about it. I don't know if you played back in the days. Do you know the legend Winnie the Pooh in game? Name sounds familiar. I wouldn't know exactly who it is though.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling
I'll definitely play more and try to get a higher level for PvP, which is where the fun was at. Level up with the community, etc. Yeah.
Story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall.
Drops have been pretty good tonight, honestly. I think we're making good progress.
Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding on.
I don't too, but that name comes to mind every time. Was the highest player level VS, and I also guessed the most equipped one, and then it got hacked or banned. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. Yeah, everyone has different stories about players that were, you know, legends or whatever. I feel like everyone's kind of the legend of their own story. Yeah, we're doing good here. Yeah, I just realized that the sense of progression isn't the same for everyone. Guild contribution is one big problem for guild buffs. I mean, honestly, like, the guild buffs are really expensive to use anyway, so I feel like a lot of people just use the base guild buffs, or just the base guild buff regardless, so the level really isn't that important. Leveling the guild isn't really that hard, though, like farming AP and the G points from like levels and stuff like that. It's not terribly hard.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all.
Got lucky rune triggers that time. I got both Hot Time and the Battlefield on that first mob.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
Alright, I hit bed. Good to see you around in Dekaron. Have a good stream. See you around, homie, and pray for a good Dekaron one day. Yeah. You have a good night. And yes, we will hope for a good Dekaron one day. Hope and dream. Thanks for stopping in. I forgot to buff before. This is gonna slow me down. Yeah, have a good night.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
Thought I was gonna die there.
No rest, echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
The biggest justice from a guild would be the camaraderie and community, chance to do some good old dead fronts and being able to actually see, or actually use the chat, which gets no use for me anymore. Yeah, no, there would definitely be some good things about it. it is nice to have people to play with too, you know. There's a decent amount of guilds in the game, but they all kind of stick to themselves, you know what I mean? So it's not a lot of community play other than the people who are already in guilds. And they're not large guilds, you know, small guilds, but what would you estimate the player base probably is? I don't know, maybe a couple hundred players, like, if I had to guess. Like, active players, I don't think it'd be more than that. And that would be like... That would be like a high estimate, I think. I don't think it has a very large player base at all. It's hard to say, though. I mean, there's no real numbers, so it's like, how do you... You know, all you're gonna get is estimates. Oops. I could be completely wrong. There's no way to know. Hey, good evening. Moser. Genka, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I have a bunch of stuff, but I don't want to sell them because the current market is buying cheap and selling high. I mean, yeah, that's what people do in general, but yeah, I don't know. The market definitely has ups and downs, and it feels pretty down right now. Closing that. Doing good. How are you? How am I doing? I'm doing great. Just hanging out tonight, playing a little bit of Dekaron, trying to get this perp farmed up my AK. Just chilling. Can't really complain. Doing good. People asking crazy amount of graces or dill for normal items. Oh yeah. The Dekaron's always had kind of a crazy market though. People get pretty ridiculous. You just gotta watch out for the crazies. 100 bill for a plus 10 healthy whip? Yeah, that is, plus 10 healthy whip is not worth 100 bill. That is not correct. I'd say a plus 10 healthy weapon is probably worth about 3 graces. Graces are about 15 bill each right now, so max that would be worth would be like 45 maybe. But I think people just stick it in there because they're like, you know, whatever, we'll just see if it happens. Keep forgetting to do my buffs. But yeah, no, I mean, no Heffron weapon is worth 100 bill. Someone's just hoping that someone does it.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and sound.
Glad you're doing good this fine evening. I love your streams. Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I'm trying to do it more. It's kind of hard to fit it into the schedule sometimes, but this time at night for me, I usually have like an hour or two to myself, so that's kind of the time that I've been doing this. Right now, just want to do this. Just kind of want to do this AK thing, and then I kind of got to decide what I want to do next. I haven't really decided. But I have been enjoying this. Plus, it's fun to talk to people from the community and stuff. I find that very enjoyable. I just love how much easier it is to farm the perp now. This used to be such a pain. It's like nothing compared to what it used to be. Fight this mob. We're doing good. I was hoping to get up to 70 tonight, so that's already really good. Probably gonna do a few more runs, and then we're gonna be thinking about calling it for the night. I gotta get to bed. But I think maybe 2 more streams, and I should have the perp, depending on how long I stream for those ones. We're getting very close. 30 more agave. I need 1 more maneuver crystal. I do need to get the dragon tier still, but that's going to be pretty easy. I just need some dream powder. Just been lazy about that. Let's see, what's today? Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. So if I stream the next 2 nights for, you know, like an hour, hour and a half or so, I think I could have the perp. Let me through.
Jack it up.
I feel like if I do this on a signal, it's gonna be slower, but still doable. Maybe not, though. I don't know, actually. Just depends on what all I get on the signal. I wonder if I have any more handbag costumes. I should probably check that before they get deleted. These handbag costumes, these 30-day handbag costumes are really nice. How much longer do I have this one? 12 days, like that's plenty of time. I'll easily have the perp by the end of that. Oh, where am I going?
Jack it up.
I love how the slime one-shots you. Yeah, the slime one-shots everybody. But when you're trying to do the when you're trying to do the fast runs, that's the easiest way to kill yourself quick. Just run straight at the slime. It's actually kind of useful that the slime is there. Come on. Not quite. Seems like 90% of the time I'm getting that on time, but sometimes it's Depending on how the runes trigger, I just don't quite make it. That's okay. Okay, double drop to end it. Very nice. Oh, I clipped that slime. Didn't think about it. Ah! Okay, last chance. There we go. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. That was a good farming session, though. We got... Here, let's see. So, I needed, at the start of this stream, I want to say that I needed... Was that 40... I needed 46 more? Which means that I had 54. And I'm at 72, which means I farmed about 18 agave during the stream today. And then I got closer on the corrupt essence and the sap crystalline. So yeah, if I do 2 more streams along the or around the same time, I think we'll have the perp. So that'll be really cool. I'm getting there. Any last minute questions from anyone? Can solo Dragon's Nest for Meister? Yeah, the dungeon is definitely soloable. You do have to have a second character to get into it. It requires 2 people, but you can definitely solo the dungeon. That's oh, sorry, excuse me. That's what I did to max out my Meisters on the AK here. Was I just ran Dragon's Nest to get all these level 10. So, very doable. Yeah. 2 more streams, I think, and then we will have the perp, and then have to decide what we want to do from there. Anyway, thanks to everyone who hung out, watched the stream tonight. I really appreciate the support. Hope everyone has a good rest of their night, morning, day, evening, whatever it is. And yeah, until next time, take care. Peace.